When I was young and stupid and had all my original parts, I fancied myself a pretty good mountain biker. Until the day I was bombing down a mountain in Colorado and I spotted this big gnarly rock in the middle of the path. So with my gaze fixed squarely on the threat, the bike headed straight towards it. And the front wheel slammed into that rock and the bike pitched violently up and forwards. And for a brief moment, as I was flying over the handlebars, I wondered if I could have done something different. And then it hit me. If I would have stayed focused on where I wanted to go and not on the obstacle in my way, I could have steered around it, but I didn't, so I crashed. There's a big gnarly rock right now in the path that leads to a world of healthy thriving for men. It's a view of manhood defined by violence, sex, status, and aggression, where strength or power is everything, while emotions are a weakness, where sex and brutality are yardsticks by which men are measured. The big gnarly rock is also known as this thing we call toxic masculinity. Epic is focused on engaging men to combat the demand that drives sex trafficking in America. I've seen firsthand what this mindset does if left unchecked, unchallenged. But here's the thing, the violence done to sex trafficking victims is not an isolated and unique form of crime. Sexual exploitation, misogyny, and other cultured norms that perpetuate men's power over women share the same poisonous root. This view of manliness has done more damage than I think can be calculated, but if all we do is stare at the obstacle that we're trying to avoid, it only draws us towards it, not towards where we want to go. So the question that I want to pose to men is, where do we want to go? Where do we want to go as men? What kind of men do we want to become? In a world of he said, she said, me too, and presidents and porn stars and movie moguls and pop culture icons turned predators, what if we considered a different masculine paradigm? Generative masculinity. What is generative masculinity? It's a term that we didn't invent, but we use a lot. It's about taking the time to rewrite the script and redefine what it means to be a man. This is an invitation to build a future where everyone thrives. Generative masculinity promotes positive qualities like empathy, emotional intelligence, respectful behavior. It's about being strong while embracing our emotions and respecting others. It's an invitation to challenge toxic beliefs and embrace generative masculinity to become better men. In relationships, it means prioritizing giving rather than taking. It's about equality, not competition. And this mindset creates a foundation for healthy growth and mutual thriving. I believe we can make a positive change through self-awareness, questioning harmful attitudes, and promoting these things like empathy and kindness. Start with humility. This is the courage to acknowledge our strengths and learn from others. It helps us build stronger connections and makes us more approachable. Empathy is almost like a superpower that allows us to understand and share in others' feelings and experiences. And we create a supportive and inclusive environment by listening without judgment, by being attentive, and by genuinely caring. Meekness is not weakness. It's disciplined strength. And a hunger for justice means standing up for what's right, championing things like equality, fairness, and fighting discrimination. Let's use our voices, let's use our influences to create a world like that. By embodying these strengths, these traits, we become catalysts for positive change. Our actions can inspire others, creating a ripple effect in our communities. Together we can reshape a future where justice and respect prevail. So let's redefine masculinity by showing strength through compassion, by standing up for what's right and using our strength to create a just and equal world. Epic Project is an organization fighting exploitation and human trafficking. We raise awareness, provide support, and empower communities to take action. Join us in creating a future where freedom and dignity are universal.